The Lagos State government has signed a memorandum of understanding to partner with the city of Tampere, Finland, towards maximizing educational quality standards, strengthening its human capacity, and ensuring efficiency for positive results in schools.
The MOU was signed in Tampere earlier this year. I was in Tampere, I think, for a day, where we agreed that the city of Tampere and the city of Lagos would come together and see areas of mutual understanding and mutual, I think, interest. Finland is not just great in terms of education; it's great in terms of almost all the things that we mentioned here. I mean, when we look at is it housing, is it environment, and training of their staff generally, meeting the SDGs, their health system, which is famous as well. So it's great that they are here, and I think this is a great opportunity for us to learn from them.
I feel like maybe we need to create a vision for technology in education and really define what it is that we want to see, and that would really help to kind of see why some of those things are relevant, see where they sit, see what else we can leverage them with. Let's have a smart education plan and see how we can leverage technology and bring together all the elements of the things that we're doing. So maybe that's something that Finland can partner with us on developing.
This is part of efforts to enhance the implementation of the newly established comprehensive schools across the state.
There is need for us to encourage students more on the psychomotor, especially those who are dropping out. I want to see how you can help us out, whereby those who are attempted WAEC and they've already failed, where can we put them?
The Lagos State government and Finland have reached an agreement to promote digital transformation and development of the education sector. The partnership is another step in actualizing the education and technology agenda of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu's administration.
I will take it up here from our two new universities. That's the Lagos State University of Science and Technology, the Lagos State University of Education, that will require strong collaboration now for effective takeoff. We don't just want to run courses. We run courses that meet the demand of the 21st century. We run courses that will meet the demand of the industry that we are in, so that at the end of the day, the graduate of our institution will be very relevant. They will be seen to be contributing meaningfully to the development of what the state and Nigeria as a whole.
Now, when you know where we are and we all are able to compare apples to apples, then we can work backward and say what needs to be done at the environmental level, the school level, the teacher level to ensure things to be done.
We have to be ensured that whatever when we talk here, it's not remain only as a conversation, that we manage to actually put it somewhere in a paper, put it in a goals, and write down the action points that we start actually do something. Because if we don't do that, nothing happens.
Recall that the team from Finland recently met with a team from the Lagos State Ministry of Education after the Lagos Education Summit to discuss ways the two teams can collaborate, not just in developing the education sector, but also in other areas of growth and development, such as achieving the Sustainable Development Goals.
You remember the summit, Fit for Purpose. I've been sitting down drawing, you can see my notebook, drawing all sorts of things about, so what should a child learn? I have this pie chart that has more than 15 pies, where I'm talking about financial literacy, leadership, all sorts of skills, clubs and societies, values, technology, knowledge, and so on and so forth. So we need to develop, but these are early thoughts. So we need to develop a cohesive kind of knowledge, like a map that shows that any child in our schools should be able to learn all these.
Training our teachers is just part of the entire process, and that is why we want this cooperation to be deepened such that eventually the collaboration will not only be one-sided. We too, you'll be able to look, we'll be able to say, yes, we'll be able to bring this to the table, and for Finland to help us grow this our initiative, to make this collaboration a worthwhile between Lagos State and the city of Tampere on one side.
Areas of focus for the two teams in the education sector include teacher training, curriculum development, and special needs training.
I think there are various areas where we can partner with you, like teacher training and curriculum development, special needs teaching and assistance and so on.
We have had very close contact already now for 2 or 3 years. We have worked very closely on the comprehensive schools pilot project. But I think there is much more that we can do, and this, for instance, was discussed this afternoon.
The MOU and other partnership agreements between the city of Tampere in Finland and the Lagos State government is expected to yield positive results that will be of great benefit to students, teachers, and indeed the education sector in Lagos State.